as the Yankees fan, this is proper managing. You've got a player that did not want anything to do with not playing third baseman, which was Rafael Devers, who's their best batter, right? He comes out in an interview and says, they're like, oh, are you open to playing, DH or first base in order to put Alex Bregman at third base because he has the better glove? And he just said, nope, 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 nope. So now it's reported today that, Alex Bregman will be playing every day at third base and Rafael Devers will be an everyday DH. And, when they said, why is Rafael Devers saying that he will not do anything but third base? What are you going to do about this? And then he came out and said, just because our former GM said that you're going to be playing third base every day does not mean that you are going to be playing everyday third base past that man having that job. Now there's a new DH, there's a new plan placed, and they brought in a new third baseman. Now they love Devers' bat, but just at third base, his glove isn't that great. And they said, we are in the business, of winning, so they put Rafael Devers at DH to keep his bat, and they put, Alex Bregman at third base, and they brought up Campbell, who's going to be, their everyday second baseman. As you can see here in the lineup, they got Devers at DH, Bregman third base, Casas will be first, so Trevor Story shortstop, and then they brought up Campbell. He's going to be second base, one of their, top prospects this season. To many people, the number one prospect in baseball above, Roki Sasaki. There's experts who have that ranking. Now, this Boston team, as a Yankees fan, to me is absolutely perfect to win the AL and be in the World Series. If you check my video, I made a prediction, unbiased, and my World Series prediction was Boston and the Dodgers again, repeat of 2018, because this Boston team, they went out and addressed their starting rotation. They got Walker Buehler, who was a big part of the Dodgers playoff push last season, and then they got Crochet, who was a top, starter target in the trade deadline last season. Didn't get that trade going on, and now they went out and picked them up, and now Crochet is gonna be having a great season. He's gonna be their ace next year. You got Walker Buehler. You still have other reliable arms that are going to be a part of the rotation as well. Now they have a strong enough rotation, in my opinion, in a weak AL division, considering that the Yankees have Garrett Cole out, Giancarlo Stanton out, Luis Hill out, Clark Schmidt just got hurt. They have nothing but injuries, and to me, the Boston Red Sox healthy, they look at their lineup, to me right now is better than the Yankees one. Top to bottom. I have a lot of concerns with the bottom of the order, considering DH. We don't know what's going on in third base. We don't know what's going on. They've got two elite third basemen. And, DH-wise, they're going to have one of the best DHs in the league with Devers. So they clearly have, a lot more figured out than the Yankees. And they have a proper manager. Devers, top guy, saying, I don't want third base. And they come out and say, I'm gonna be playing. We want you at DH. We're in the business of winning, and he ends up, folding, and now he's everyday DH because Alex Cora made him play DH. Meanwhile, Aaron Boone couldn't get Gleyber Torres out of second base to third base, even though he was the worst defensive second baseman, and had to force Jazz Chisholm to play third base, who he had never played third base in his baseball career, while Gleyber Torres had. You see, just because he didn't want to move, he just folded and said, you know what, Jazz, can you do us the favor? And then Jazz, the team player that he is, ended up learning third base in the middle of the season. So, that's the difference between winning a World Series and not. Your manager actually coming down with the book, coming down with the, authority. And Alex Cora does, and Aaron Boone doesn't. Clear problem with the Yankees for 15 years. That's why they've not won a World Series. And look at Boston. Now, in my opinion, they're going to have a shot, and they're the best team in the AL, non-biased, top to bottom. With the Yankees' injuries, Boston's going to have a cakewalk through the AL. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Alex Cora did the right choice by putting Devers at DH, or should he have kept the former GM's promise and put him at third? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.